The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. David Hale, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wade, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Wade.
Gibson comes set, 1-2 on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jamison moving forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Garcia.
And he popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So striding in, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. 1 down.
time for a look.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Patrick McCarthy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jamison is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Brooks at second. Frazier on at first with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's striding forward now is the DH, Leury Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Into the box, Theo Jamison. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And this will bang up against the wall. Frazier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Halfway.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So striding forward now, Jose Osuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Heading out towards shallow right, Jankowski in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are settling in now. Theo Jamieson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Indianapolis leads it 6-2.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kyle Gibson notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. Pablo Reyes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jamieson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Cuthbert calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is popped up. Cuthbert waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Pick up the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Got a way to square it up. Great job.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Anthony Santander.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Pick up the ball, stand right
Softly
here.
hit out to
on the
short.
bag, on the bag.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
Hit in the air to right field. Hanna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Leury Garcia, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Pulled toward right center field. Hanna shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Scranton leads it 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamieson.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rail Riders jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Cessa gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. John Alvarado hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Syracuse Mets. Trevor Cahill gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side.
Hard, you're scoring.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Skied into straightaway right. Robinson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Andres Valentin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Relay.
The runner from first crosses the plate.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jameson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jameson.
Hot shot to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Osuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Osuna.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Brandon Drury will bat next. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
High pop-up. Number 21 is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andres Valentin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late.
Ready for another shot now. Theo Jameson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that's going to get down out there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next will be Jose Osuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jose Osuna.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Herrera makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Theo Jameson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Chasing after it is Herrera. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Theo Jameson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Jameson.
No balls and a strike to count. Wakefield, originally from the state of Missouri. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indianapolis leads it.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chad Kuhl earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Indianapolis Indians and the Syracuse Mets. Ricky Cartwright is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding in, Theo Jamieson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamieson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out. Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jamieson.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
All right,
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. To second, there's Cano. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this. Digging in, Theo Jamieson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Theo Jamieson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Syracuse is out in front. Here's Robbie Cano now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Robinson Cano.
Hit in the air to center field. Jamieson is there, 2 gone.
No runner, cut it.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ricky Cartwright earns win number 4 on the season. Chris Archer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Alvaro Morales wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Thank you.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Syracuse Mets. It's Nick Fox gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize it.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to sell.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's a .333 hitter.
Mikey.
1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy.
So stepping in, Theo Jamison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Theo Jamison.
Pulled toward right center field. Durbin on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 1-0. At the plate, Jimmy Durbin. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Jamison patrolling center makes. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
So he ran the fastball by him for the. Ready once again, Theo Jamison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in now, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Drury.
Ready with the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. Jameson is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Digging in, number 21. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. Jameson has a beat on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left on base. We've played 8 full.
Now batting, center fielder, Ogubel.
Pulled toward right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Indianapolis used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Kyle Gibson earns win number 4 on the season. Richard Rodriguez records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.